Teresa Allen, 11751 Eldorado Circle, Hartville. I'm here to talk about Harold Britt, and I see that we aren't going to read all these things into the minutes.
We never have.
I'd like for you to today.
We're not going to do that. We're not going to change our protocol. Those are available for anyone who would like a copy of those minutes.
Where?
You can inquire at the office. We'll provide those to you during business hours.
Okay. This community wants to know why he's been asked to resign, and we've been told we can't know. Now I'm calling for all of your resignations.
Yeah.
11128 Trenton Road Northwest. And I got it.
Could you spell your last name?
K-A-R-A-S-K-O. And I got to tell you, I'm more than a little confused. I've had the pleasure to work with Chief Britt and some of his deputies out here, and they're remarkable people. I would hope that you, the elected officials, would look at the best person for the job. Now, if you're going to let Chief Britt go, I sure hope you have somebody in the wings that's better than him. And if they really is somebody like that, I want to see him.
They praised him a year and a half ago.
Right, I see it in the newspaper. That's why I'm a little confused.
Praised him.
I don't know how we get here. I really don't. He talked about transparency. I just want to know what's going on. I want to know that I pay taxes here. I have a say in what goes on. And these people have a say in what goes on. And you're not allowing us to do that. Actually, all three of you, your motions and your actions and some of your mannerisms are very condescending, and I don't appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Like this. When you do this, that tells me that you're pretty much closed the information flow both ways. These people took time out of their day to come and talk to you about Harold Britt. If we would have transparency and we would have all of it out in the open, you wouldn't have to be on the defensive. You wouldn't have to be.
Sure.
In fact, your decision may be supported by some of these folks if there was some kind of relevance and something substantial to it. We don't know that. I don't want to read about it in the paper after it's already been done. That's all I'm asking.
Michelle Cordova. I live on Newbury Avenue in the Green Tree allotment. I've been there 13 years, and I've also been an assistant Stark County prosecuting attorney for 16 years. I'm sorry. I've been an assistant Stark County prosecuting attorney for 16 years. So I've worked with a lot of chiefs, not just in Uniontown, but all over Stark County. And I have to say that no one was more pleased than I was when you all appointed Harold Britt to take this position. No one was more disappointed than I was when we found out that the Lake Township Police Department was dissolved. I truly appreciated having him and his staff in our neighborhood on a regular basis. And from a work standpoint, from a prosecutor's office standpoint, I'm the chief of the juvenile division. I truly appreciate his commitment to the school resource officer program. It is a tremendous asset to us in the prosecutor's office and to the schools. I think he is a tremendous asset to Lake Township and to the Uniontown Police Department.
I live at 9840 Smithdale Avenue Northeast in Hartville, Ohio. I currently am the principal at Lake High School. I've served for the last 5 years. And I can tell you honestly, I've worked with Jack Coons, Steve Wolf, great gentlemen that I've had the honor to serve with and be friends with, as well as colleagues as I look at in working with young people. I can tell you that Harold Britt has collaborated to great lengths with the Lake local schools and the high school in particular. We are a high school in America in a small town that has issues just like every other high school in America. We have drug issues. We have things that need serious, hardworking people. I can think of no one better than Harold that has worked with us already and has proven to be a great asset to our school district, our employees, and our students.
I used to work for the Uniontown Police Department. This is bad. This is bad. The community knows it's bad. I used to work for the Stark County Sheriff's Office. I now work for another law enforcement agency full-time because I had to leave because of the levy. That was whatever happened to it, whatever mistake was made, whoever didn't catch the mistake, things of that nature. There's an agenda here. The community knows there's an agenda here.
Yep.
There it is. There it is. Everybody knows there's an agenda here. A mistake was made, obviously. That's why this is going on. It was a mistake. Whatever it was, Harold Britt is not the person that would come up and deliberately do something to hurt the community, hurt the department, hurt you guys.
Hurt himself.
Everybody makes a mistake. Whatever this is about, which we don't know, nobody knows, it had to be a mistake. You guys praised him a year and a half ago. Praised him. What'd you get out of the last 3 chiefs? And I'm not here to degrade anybody. I'm not. I respect every brother that does this. What'd you get out of the last 3 chiefs?
Nothing.
This man worked harder than anybody you guys ever saw.
Aaron Lippy,
Darren Lippy?
LIPPE. My address is 11017 Wolf Avenue. That's in Hartville. We couldn't get in the door outside. We were standing out on Market Street. Some people chose to leave because in the beginning we couldn't hear out there. So the number of people that are here alone to support our township, to support Chief Britt.
13475.
Your first name was what?
Andy.
Andy.
Straley. Live on Inverness Avenue. I'm a former employee of Uniontown Police Department, and there's not a more compassionate, caring guy that this community wants back here, and they don't want to see him go. If you have made your decision, I hope to God we see him up here at the next election.
Yep.
On your position.
See you later.
Collins. I live in Lake Township, 10977 Withington Street. I grew up with Harold, a friend of mine, taught me a lot through sports. He came back. I teach first grade at Hartville Elementary School. My stomach's been so upset over this because, you know, being a man in charge and being a leader, which I do every day, and he does every day, I just cannot understand what has happened that we lost faith in him because he's a volunteer coach. He's coached me for years, helps me out. Anything I need, he's there. You know, I know there's a lot more to being the police chief that I can understand. You know, I teach first graders. I take care of my 25 parents and my 25 kids real well. And it's a job, and it's hard. And I go home every night, you know, and my stomach's upset, you know, making sure things are right for people. And I know that's what Harold does. So if something's happened, you know, I just hope that you guys can see and help him through something to make him a better police chief. Because there has to be something. Cause I tell people there's got to be something, you know, because I know you men and I know you guys do a great job. But if there's something that we can do to help him learn more or do something different, then I would hope we'd give him the resources to do that. But I don't think that's the case here. I think there's more going on here, and I don't know what it is.
So, Greg Ozer, 2893 Genera Street, Uniontown. Many of us here are in leadership positions, and as are you gentlemen. And obviously you do have to make decisions sometimes that aren't popular, and you have to stand up and make that decision. I would tell you that I think that what's happening here today is that people just aren't comfortable with why you're making the decision. And it doesn't gel with what we see out of Harold.
Or the professional manner in which you conducted yourself tonight. I'm going to close public speaks. We have one executive session, well, 2 executive sessions. First of all,
We have one more. We have one more. People say go.
I just want to thank everybody for coming out tonight and showing their support, not only for me, but for the Uniontown Police Department. Those guys are great. I love working with them. I don't want to work anywhere else with anybody else. So thank you again for all your support.
Thank you.